A noble young lady was captured by goblins and taken to their den. Her limbs were tightly shackled, and a livestock brand was burned into the back of her neck. Within just 3 years, the goblin population had increased tenfold, and all of this was the result of her own arrogance. After killing a few goblins, she had become overly confident. With high spirits, she led a team to hunt down the goblin army. They set up an ambush at the entrance of the goblin cave, planning to cut off their food supply. The goblins, unable to bear hunger, would have to go out to forage. It was the perfect time to strike. At first, the plan went smoothly, but soon, fewer and fewer goblins ventured out to hunt. The team's food was running low, and someone suggested they go down to the village at the foot of the mountain to restock. But as the leader, the young lady felt that such an act would be beneath her dignity. So, they ended up staying there for 3 more days, but not a single goblin appeared. With their supplies completely depleted, the team's frustration grew. It was all due to the leader's poor decision-making. In the end, they unanimously decided she should go down the mountain to buy supplies. Reluctantly, she set aside her pride and went down. The shopping trip went smoothly, but when she returned, it was already dark. She decided to rest for the night, but in the middle of her sleep, something suddenly fell from above. Looking closely, she realized it was an elf's ear. Terrified, she immediately woke up, only to see a group of goblins surrounding her. One of them was even carrying her teammate. The elf who had been with them earlier had been captured and turned into a breeding tool. Frightened, the young lady reached for her sword to fight, but the cold had frozen it solid. No matter how hard she tried, she couldn't pull it out. At that moment, a goblin took advantage of her vulnerability and struck her. The others began to slowly close in. Looking at the goblins' grotesque, ugly faces, the young lady felt a deep sense of hopelessness. But the goblins didn't give her any chance. They immediately swarmed her and devoured her completely.